the bear, and the bees. Boomy, the bear, came across a log where a swarm of bees had nested to make their honey. Buzz, buzz. As he snooped around, a single little bee flew out of the log to protect the group. Knowing that Boomy would eat all the honey, the little bee stung him sharply on the nose and flew back into the log. This angered Boomy beyond words, and he swatted at the log with his big claws, determined to destroy the nest of bees inside. Buzz, buzz. This only alerted the bees, and quick as a wink, the entire swarm of bees flew out of the log, and it began to sting Boomy from head to toe. Boomy saved himself by running to and diving into the nearest pond. Splash! He had learned his lesson the hard way that day. It is better to bear a single injury in silence than to bring about 1,000 by reacting in anger. The dog and its reflection. Jim the dog was loitering around for quite a while for food, and it indeed turned out to be a lucky day for him. Jim finally found a piece of bone to his surprise, lying nearby on the ground. He immediately picked it up to hurry back home so that he can relish his food in peace. As Jim was crossing a narrow footbridge, he happened to look down at the stream below and saw his own reflection on the silent clear water. Jim paused for a while as a thought crossed his mind. Is it some other dog carrying a bone much larger than his? Without giving it much thought, Jim barked at the dog in the river, dropping his bone in the process. He realized his mistake and learned his lesson. It is very foolish to be greedy. The boy who cried wolf. Lemmy, the sheepherd, loved his cattle. He used to take them for their daily walks up the mountains. One such clumsy morning, he thought of playing a prank on the villagers nearby. He shouted "Woof!" and cried for help. His voice echoed across the hills. Suddenly, a few locals from the village nearby turned up. Lemmy burst out into laughter. The villagers, angry at his prank and mischief, walked away. But danger awaited him next day. It was a sunny morning, and Lemmy had come up the hill as usual. After an hour, suddenly there was a panic among the sheep. A wolf had indeed turned up that day, to Lemmy's dismay. Lemmy, terrified, started shouting for help, but no one responded this time. Lemmy ran for his life. Having learned his lesson, lying can invite even more trouble. The ant and dove. It was a hot day in the countryside. Timmy and Ant were searching for some water. Just as she started to climb, she slipped accidentally and fell in the water. Timmy struggled hard to stay afloat and prevent herself from drowning. She looked around for help, but there was no one. But at that very moment, Timmy was spotted by Dovey, the dove. Dovey immediately plucked a leaf from a tree nearby and threw it on the water bed near Timmy. Timmy managed to get on the leaf and find his way towards the river bank to safety. Timmy looked at Dovey and thanked him for saving her life. Just then, a hunter nearby, hiding below a tree, was about to shoot Dovey. To save her friend's life, Timmy immediately bit him on the heel. The hunter missed his shot and Dovey, thanking him back, quickly flew off his nest.